Hi everybody. So I decided to do an impromptu video just to see how this looks recording from my iPhone camera while I get ready for work. And the focus of this video is going to be on the Lancome Foundation Sticks. Now I've been using those sticks, I want to say for the past month, and I actually love them right now. You know how we do with makeup and foundations and so forth. So I'm in love with them right now. And so I'm going to do my foundation routine. So for my under eye, I am a fan of the Peter Thomas Roth eye firming, and I also use the Shiseido Beneficence Wrinkle Resist. But I like to use the Peter Thomas Roth eye firm treatment for my under eye bags. You know my situation down on there right there. Bear with me as I try to work this out. I'm trying to go to day shift so that I can resume my YouTube channel in the magnitude that it was before, so I can become, you know, more consistent for you guys. Because I've been slacking. Okay, been slacking. If you want to know what this is on my face, it's Milk and Magnesia. I'm very oily, and in order for my makeup to last a full 12-hour shift, your girl gets it in. I put everything on this face to keep the oils at bay. And for the most part, it works. It works for me. So let's chit-chat a little bit while I get ready for work, shall we? Now on the eyes, I used, I was inspired today by my work shoes. You can't see them, but I am a big fan of the Allegria nursing shoes. They're a little bit pricey, but they're very, very comfortable once you break them in. And today my shoes, I'll try to insert a picture. Aren't those cute? So that's inspired by my eye, which was a little bit of Makeup Forever Aqua Cream number 20. I used Juvia's palette on the eyes I used this blue color from Juvia's palette on the eyes, along with busting out one of my old MAC palettes and pulling out some greens from that. So that's what I used on the eyes. Okay, now back to this under eye. Once I put the Peter Thomas Roth, this thing gets really, really tight under there. And to kind of counteract that is what I use the Shiseido for. They probably would do the same thing, but the Shiseido gives me the same, it gives me some moisture underneath the eye and doesn't allow for my under eye concealer to crease. So that's why I like using both products. I use the Peter Thomas Roth kind of to tighten it up, and then I hit it with the Shiseido. I'm going to take the Body Shop Tea Tree Mattifying Lotion, a little product like this here. And I'm going to use that as primer number 2 on my face. I know what you like. Damn, Coco, I mean, but I just find that for my skin, you know, one primer just does not cut it for me. I have to use a multitude of products to be able to get things to work for me. So I'll stand clear of that under eye area that I just put. So this is my problem area in here, and I don't even know where it stemmed from, because I'm really big on skincare these days, and that's a whole nother series that I'm going to bring to you guys. So although I'm not an esthetician by trade, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that great skincare starts from within. So with drinking water and stuff, and maybe this is where my issues come, because I haven't been drinking water. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. I'm using the Makeup Forever. This is where this is going to suck, because you can't see me actually holding up products. You're not going to be able to see that, so I'm going to have to turn the light off. So I'm using Makeup Forever Step 1 on the eyes to do a little bit of color correcting. And I'm an overachiever. So this is where you see a lot of, you know, product usage. I'm just going to color correct by patting in that. is a light product, but that's what I love about it because it is so freaking light. I love that. So I'm going to take my beauty blender and kind of blend that all together. And any areas that are not covered by foundation, I'll just go in with a heavier concealer and hit those areas too. Now I'm going to be using 3 different shades for this. So my main shade is 500W. I'm going to be using 460 Cool, I believe. Let's see. No, I'm using 460 Suede Warm to highlight. And I'll be using 550 Suede Cool to contour. So let's see how this goes. And what I like to do first is I like to contour first. I'll take it around my perimeter. And you can't see this, but I can, and that's all that matters. You really can't see this color, actually. Take that down my nose. And that's the most that I'm going to do, though. Now I'm going to take my regular color, and I'm just going to fill that in. I'm going to take my brush right now, which this is just a random foundation brush. It's kind of dense there. Yes, my brush is dirty, but you know, impromptu videos calls for raw and natural things. Take some of this light down so I can see what I'm doing, because sometimes with the lights camera action you can't always see what you're doing. The coverage on this is very, very pretty. I found that it's light. It lasts throughout my 12-hour shift. And you can't ask for anything more on that. It didn't really cover my problem areas over here, but like I said, I'm a picker. So I know I have to go back in that area. See, that is the foundation color for the most part. I'm gonna blend that down a little bit. So I'm happy with the coverage of how everything blends in. Now I'm gonna take that 460 Warm. Hard to really see these underneath the bottom. A little lighter, and I'm gonna do my highlight. Same brush, I'm just going to blend it in. To take my YSL powder in number, what is this? Number 4. It's like my best under eye powder right now. And I'm going to use that to set the areas that I highlighted with that number 460. Take Mercier in the medium deep translucent powder, and I'm going to set the perimeter of my face, and I'm going to use just a Real Techniques powder brush for that. I'll dip it in there, get some product on the brush, And for me, this is real messy, so I kind of like typically just tap off all of that extra into a top. And I'm just going to press it onto my skin. If I need more, get back into the top, not the actual product. Dip it onto my skin. Stipple it on rather, before blending it in. So for contour, I'm going to take MAC's Sketch blush. I think that's Sketch. I'm not really sure. Contour my cheeks. Adding some shape and dimension back to my face. I like to take it all the way up in the hairline for me. And I'm not necessarily worried about being too harsh. I'll just, I'll fix that with my blush. In which today I'm going to use an oldie but goodie. Milani Sunset Beach. It's a nice orange tone. Blush to the cheeks. I'm going to take MAC MSF in medium deep just to lightly brush off my highlight powder rather. Lightly. For highlights, I'm going to use my favorite, MAC Cheeky Bronze. Probably use a combination of highlighters. And I like to go back in and kind of blend that back in with my cheek color. I'm also going to take Daydream from the Anastasia palette, this one right here, just for some extra drama, because that's just what I like to do. As if my highlight wasn't enough, I just wanted to do that, so. Rosewater spray. And my handy dandy fan. Spray that down. Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. A bit of that. You really have to shake this product up. Fan that out. Now with lips, I'm going to use MAC's Bittersweet. And I'm going to use Kevyn Aucoin Blood Roses. And for today's lippy, I'm going to use Lady Be Good by MAC. It's a MAC Retro Matte. It's like a pinky blush tone nude. And that, boys and girls, is the completed look. Hopefully that wasn't too draining to watch, but your girl got to get back in there somehow. Thank y'all for watching. Bye. So, here's a look at how the foundation looks on a Snapchat. On Snapchat. Thanks for watching.